I've been ballin', making plays on my cell phone. If I'm bout money, I'ma hit you with the downtown. Ballin' on these, I've been ballin', I've been jiggin', I'ma get it, I've been ballin'.
My name is Kev Word, also known as Kev. I'm a friend of Mike's. I met Mike when we were together at Best Buy around like 2 years ago. He introduced me to this about a year ago. And when I say it's life-changing, it is life-changing. I call Mike a master market manipulator. Dude just knows what he's doing. He's very thorough, he cares. And when you are having trouble or when you think this isn't for you, he'll step up and remotivate you, get you to believe in yourself. And that's why I like Mike. Because whenever I'm down, he's like, okay, you got this. If I can do this, you can do this. And that gives me the self-confidence that I need to keep pushing, right? But like I said, been doing this for a year, met a couple people through this, great people. We got Nate the Great in the building, you know. He'll give you his story in a little bit. And we have, every Wednesday we have meetings, and it's a bunch of different faces, and we're just trying to teach, right? We're just trying to show how you can make money with this. This is something that anybody has access to. So without further ado, time to introduce y'all Mr. 120 Dreamer himself.
With the iPhone, looking at my money, I'ma hit him with the downtown. Ballin' on the goof, ballin' if I want it, I'ma get it. Another big bag, you know it. Bad, you know I need a big bag, and I need it quick.
Who knows about Forex so far? Who? Raise your hand. Who knows about Forex? You ever heard of Forex? You heard the terminology? It's okay, it matters. This is over here. Raise your hands. Show your reward. Alright, okay. So anybody can volunteer for me. Anybody can tell me what Forex means? Anybody? Anybody? No pressure.
I would say trading.
Trading?
Yeah.
Okay, can you get a little more?
The trading, like what is it? Trading with stocks, different stocks and I'm trying to think of that New York trading.
The exchange? Okay. So the reason why I asked that question is because I want y'all to get comfortable with like first knowing what's going on. Because we get a lot of people that come in and just want to make money. It's cool, but you got to understand that what you got in your wallet right now, these corporations, these institutions, they making money. Why we not doing the same thing? So that's why I asked that question, because when it comes to Forex, in the simplest terms, I wish I had a peso with me, I would call it pesos. But the simplest term is the act of buying and selling. So let's say we got DeAndre, he's a buyer, right? And then we got Yoda, she's a seller. That's literally the whole game. Buyers and sellers. That's it. Now Yoda and DeAndre not always agree. So that's when it comes to, what we call consolidation, kind of pausing the game. So for you guys just taking notes, everybody should have a notebook. If you don't, let me know. Now you do. Pen, everybody got a pen?
This mine?
Yes. Well, yeah, I want y'all to, with this whole thing, it's not just the terminology, but everything. Because if you complicate the whole thing, everything will be complicated.
Say that again.
Right. Say that again. You're right. I lost you already?
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie to you.
We got celebrity in the building. So the act of buying and selling. So if y'all taking notes, that's literally what it is. We're going to get more into like the visual aspect of things. For me personally, I'm more visual. I don't know about you guys, I'm more visual for us to learn. So the act of buying and selling. And I'm glad we're doing this class because y'all gonna catch on to this. You know why? Because everybody in their life have did some sort of buying and selling, right? I know aunties have done it, buying something, at a low price and then you sell it for a high price. Same thing, right? Everybody good so far?
Yeah.
Forex, foreign exchange, right? Foreign exchange markets is the act of buying and selling. Everybody cool on that?
Yes.
Now we're gonna step it up a notch. If I ever lose you guys, I want y'all to let me know. So, remember I talked about the banks and how they fit into this. So, that's important. Because now, we want to be successful at this. In order to be successful, we gotta do what they do because it works. So, we got, if anybody can name out some institutions, some banks, anything.
Trade.
Why trade, y'all?
Because that's the main.
Y'all, all right.
Trades, Chase.
Okay, so you said Chase, who else? Fifth Third?
Harrison, TCF.
DOA.
American Trade.
What about US Bank?
Bank of America.
Yeah, Bank of America is one of the big ones.
Yeah, Harrison, get that. BMO. That's Harrison.
I'm about to lost this. So, all these banks we know, I want to shout one water with me. We all park our money with them and we got a credit card with them. But what people don't understand is that in this foreign exchange game, Forex, these bad boys, they provide all the money. But what they call it, this key word, I want you guys to remember this. Liquidity. If any of the ones you to tell me what I was saying, where's the what? Where's the what?
Where's the money at?
Where's the money? Where's the money? So I want you to ask yourself that when you get to the, we're gonna get to that, but I want you guys to get that in your head. Because these banks right here, they are liquidity providers. Now you know what that means, we'll explain it. Liquidity providers are what I just said. If we are participating in a foreign exchange market, DeAndre and Yo-Yo, they buy and sell it from home, right? But what people don't understand is that behind the liquidity providers, you know, it's these banks. They're not only providing the money so it can keep going, they're also, you know, participating in that market as well. But you got to imagine the money that they're, you know, playing with trillions of dollars. But just imagine that we can get a piece of that pie. I like pie too, pumpkin pie, all day. So y'all got it. When we started. So y'all got that right, liquidity.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna go more to the liquidity side of things, but we're still talking about the banks because I want y'all to understand that these institutions is what we will model out of. Everybody good for this?
Yes.
I'm gonna bring it up again, so. All right. So when I say liquidity providers, let's say I'm gonna draw a little diagram for you guys real quick. So every day, you definitely need to write this down. This is, yep, we can get there, all right? So look, this still fits into what we're talking about, but now we're getting more into the visual things so you guys can start to put two and two together. So again, what we're talking about liquidity, right? Every day, this is a chart, by the way. This is what you guys want to learn, this is the skill set. So just imagine that this is a chart, right? Every Nike, Louis Vuitton, what else? I'm trying to think of any of them. They all have a ticker. You can trade it, a ticker. Like currency pairs, they have a pair. You know, British pound versus US dollar. You talking Nike,
Tesla.
Verizon, Tesla. They all have something that you can trade. So if you're into that, and you're like, hey man, I don't see what we bring. So if you just want to trade that, that's cool. You just find that, trade it, and you look at the chart. So that's what we're about to get into right now. So I'm gonna slow down a little bit. I know I get a little passionate about this, so if I get a little too fast. So every one of those, my point of saying that is every one of those, no matter what day it is, they're always gonna make a high and a low of the day because that's the name of the game. So if you guys remember that, you're halfway there. Because if you know the market is gonna make a high of the day and a low of the day, where do you fit in? Can you get in? Can you time it? Got y'all. So watch this. Remember I said that this is the chart. Let's just say this is Nike. Nike's on my head. This is their chart. And let's say the market did this. I'm gonna test you guys. This is the old day. So this is yesterday. All right, so looking left, that's yesterday's market. And this is today's market. All right. So what we do as investors, analysts, Our job is to figure out what's happening next. So let's say the markets did this. I'm gonna say the market did that. I'm not even gonna overcomplicate it. I'm gonna say the market did that. They made a high and a low. Everybody can agree?
Yes.
Everybody see that? So they made a high and low of the day. Let's say this was at 5 a.m. And then this was at 9 a.m. If anybody can tell me which one happened first. Did the low or the high form first?
The low? I would say.
I just want to see y'all pay attention. So watch this. You got the low and the high, right? So now we're going into the new day. And this is what fits in where everybody may not know about the markets, it's okay. If you look at a chart, you know how to do this part, you know how to do there. So if you just look at the chart and say, okay, cool, I see what's going on. It looks like craziness to me. But I know that they made a high of the day and a low. You don't have to know anything, but just know the price starting off. So when it comes to going to the new day, what they're gonna do, this is my fun part. I know they like this. When I say where's the money, my job is to go find that money into that new day. So watch this. I'm looking at it and say, okay, cool, they made a low and high today. Remember I said we got buyers down here, right? So buyers did that. Buyers pushed that price up like that, right? And then we got sellers. So buyers pushed the price up first at 5 a.m., right? But then the sellers kicked in at 9 a.m., right? So going into the new day, I'm like, okay, cool, all of that played out. How can I digest all that in its most simplest terms? My only job as an investor is to find out where's the money. Before I do this, can anybody guess where's the money? Nope.
I would say that. In the morning?
No, the money is.
Based on this chart right here, don't look at anything else. What I told you, right? Buyers and sellers, they made a high and a low in that one day. Where is the money located?
Right now, it's
It's not by buyers, right? It's in the middle.
Yeah, who's winning right now? Who's made money?
The sellers and buyers. So watch this. Now that we know, because this move happened first, I'm the racist guy.
That's what everybody trying to get in. Because it's at a low.
Yeah, so watch this. So you got 5 a.m., that's when they jumped off, right? Buyers pushed the price up, so you talking. These are people that's participate in this market. So me knowing that the market is up here now. Matter of fact, I'll do this because they're the help you guys. We'll break it down the steps. So market go up, right? Buyers are in control. We obviously know that. So buyers are in control, cool. We in the middle now. Now you guys see it? Now we're in the middle. We haven't reached that top part yet. So if I come to the chart and I say, hey, buyers are in control, I know that. Understanding the behind the scenes, when we first started off, I said, what is a liquidity provider? I asked that for a reason because that will explain where they're going next, what's all going on. So I'm coming into the new day thinking about that. All right, cool, buyers are in the money. Where's the money? Buyers have it. So where's the money? Buyers have it. So that's the question. Where's the money? Buyers got it now. So if I'm, if they finish off the day like this, right? The new day, I'm coming in, I'm like, okay, cool. Buyers are, they're in the money. So these dollar signs actually represent those liquidity pools that I talked about. And it's actually gonna, look like that. So you see a low of the day like this, or the high, just always, just in the back of your head, just say, it's money right there. If people know we're in this room right now, they know it's money in this room, because we're in here. It's just the same thing. When buyers push the price up, just automatically draw the dollar signs down there. Because, this is the good part, the next day, what the market will do, and this is from years of experience, they'll come back down. So buyers have the day all day, right? They made a high. New day come,